Outlander fans, can you believe we've finally reached this point? After all these years of following Jamie and Claire's extraordinary journey, across time, across oceans, through battles, heartbreaks, and impossible love, we are now standing at the very edge of the story. Season 8 is officially the final chapter, and while it breaks my heart to even say that, I can't deny how excited I am for what's coming. Because if there's one thing Outlander has taught us, it's that every ending is really just the beginning of something bigger. After nearly a decade of adventure, the story is coming to a close, and everything we've waited for is about to unfold. Today, I'll walk you through all of it, the twists and turns of the plot, the shocking character returns, the emotional farewells, the fresh faces joining the cast, the release timeline, and of course, the trailer that everyone's desperate to see. This is going to be a finale like no other, and the details we already know promise heartbreak, hope, and unforgettable payoffs. Season 7 left us with Jamie, Claire, Ian, and Rachel making their way back to Fraser's Ridge, but not alone. With them was Fanny, a character whose presence was already intriguing enough, but the finale threw in the biggest twist of all. The shocking possibility that Faith, Jamie, and Claire's first child, whom we all believed died as an infant in France, might actually still be alive. Not only alive, but the mother of Jane and Fanny. That single revelation rattled the fandom to its core. For years we mourned Faith. For years we thought her story was over. And now suddenly we're told she might have survived. That moment stunned not only casual fans, but even longtime book readers, which is nearly impossible to do. Sam Heughan himself teased that this is not just a random one-off surprise, but a storyline with long-term significance. Faith's return could completely reshape the final season, forcing Jamie and Claire to face questions about their past that they never imagined. And if that wasn't enough, Dominique Pignon, who played the mysterious Master Raymond, has been brought back for Season 8. What's even more fascinating is that his scenes aren't with Claire, which suggests we may finally see flashbacks that explain what really happened to Faith. Was Raymond involved in saving her? Has he been holding secrets all this time? The possibilities are endless, and this one thread alone could become the emotional heart of the final season. Of course, Faith isn't the only major storyline at play. Diana Gabaldon has already confirmed that the season will mostly follow her 9th book, Go Tell the Bees That I Am Gone, but the writers are also pulling material from the 10th book, which hasn't even been fully released yet. That means Season 8 isn't just a straightforward adaptation, it's stepping into uncharted territory. For the first time in years, even the most dedicated book fans can't predict exactly what's going to happen. The Revolutionary War is about to reach Fraser's Ridge, and Jamie, being Jamie, won't be able to resist getting involved. But his involvement comes at a cost. In the books, Jamie suffers a devastating injury during the fighting, an injury that could have easily taken his life. And of course, Claire is once again the one who saves him. But here's where it gets interesting. Many fans believe this is the moment where Claire's healing powers evolve into something more mystical, tied to the legacy of Master Raymond. Could this finally be the season where Claire's true potential is revealed? Where we learn the deeper meaning behind her role as a time traveler and healer? Meanwhile, Roger is on the brink of fulfilling his calling as a minister, a journey we've seen him struggle toward for so long. But just as he and Brianna seem to be finding peace, they discover they're being stalked by someone from another time. Outlander never lets Roger and Bree breathe easy, does it? Their story has always been haunted by time travel, and Season 8 looks like it will test them once again. Then there's Ian. With Rachel by his side, despite her pregnancy, he sets out on a journey north to find his first wife. That decision alone raises 1,000 questions. Why now? What drives him to chase his past while he's building a future with Rachel? Is it about reclaiming his child, or something much deeper? This arc promises to be one of the most emotional and complicated of the season, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. And of course, one of the most layered relationships in Outlander is about to take center stage again: Jamie and Lord John. Their friendship, marked by loyalty and heartbreak, has always been one of the most fascinating dynamics in the series. But after the events of Season 7, their bond is broken. Sam has already said it'll take time for them to repair what's been lost, and maybe they never truly will. Still, you know that if one of them were in danger, the other wouldn't hesitate to act. Their story in the final season is going to be a painful but powerful watch. William adds even more tension to that storyline. His connection with Jamie remains fragile, but the end of Season 7 showed a glimpse of the bond they could build if they worked together. According to the books, William eventually returns to Fraser's Ridge to ask for Jamie's help in rescuing Lord John, who's been captured by Captain Richardson, another time traveler in disguise. That storyline alone could finally unite Jamie, William, and Lord John in a way fans have been waiting for. Imagine the drama of those three men setting aside their differences for a common cause. But will it last? Set photos hint at Lord John returning to the Ridge, yet excerpts from Book 10 suggest things might still fall apart later, especially between William and his adoptive father. Whatever happens, this part of the story is bound to deliver some of the most emotional scenes of the entire series. Now comes the biggest question of all. How will Outlander end? Producer Meryl Davis has promised that the finale will be both satisfying and emotional, something that will leave fans deeply moved. Many people believe we'll see Jamie and Claire living out their final years together at Fraser's Ridge, surrounded by children and grandchildren, watching the next generation grow as they sit hand in hand on the porch. It's a comforting, beautiful image. But others think the ending won't be nearly that peaceful. Since the very first episode, fans have been haunted by the vision of Jamie's ghost watching Claire in the 1940s. Could Season 8 finally give us the answer to that mystery? If it does, it may mean tragedy. Some believe Jamie will die in the finale, his spirit forever bound to Claire across time. Others think it could be Claire's death that explains it. One way or another, the ending is going to bring us full circle, and it's going to hurt. On the cast front, there's a lot to look forward to. Alongside Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe, we're getting the return of Fergus and Marsali, played once again by Caesar Domboy and Lauren Lyle. Their comeback is a huge win for fans because their absence in Season 7 left a noticeable gap. Sadly, Jenny won't be appearing. As producers explained, they had to cut certain side storylines to keep the focus on Jamie and Claire in these final 10 episodes. Still, new faces are joining the story, including Carla Woodcock as Amaranthus Grey, Kieran Bew as Captain Charles Cunningham, and Francis Tomelty as his mother, Elspeth. These additions are bound to stir up fresh drama. Filming wrapped all the way back in September 2024, and post-production has been moving quickly. In March, Sam posted a heartfelt video after finishing his final ADR session, and you could see how emotional he was. He described the final episode as incredibly moving, and he promised that fans are going to love it. With the Outlander prequel Blood of My Blood scheduled for summer 2025, it looks like the most likely release window for Season 8 is either late 2025 or early 2026. And what about the trailer? Starz hasn't released a full one yet, but they did give us a small teaser, and it was enough to break every fan's heart. In it, Jamie tells Claire, "If my last words are not 'I love you,' it's only because I didn't have time." That line alone perfectly sums up the heart of their story. Fierce, timeless love that transcends everything. When the full trailer eventually drops, I expect it to show us emotional reunions, high-stakes battles, and maybe even glimpses of Jamie and Claire in old age. Imagine seeing them in their 80s, still side by side after everything they've survived. That would be a moment worth waiting for. Outlander's final season is shaping up to be a roller coaster of love, loss, mystery, and closure. However it ends, one thing is certain. This show has carved out its place in television history, and it has left an indelible mark on all of us. Now the only question left is, how do you want it to end? Do you picture Jamie and Claire finding peace? Or do you think the finale will pull us into tragedy to explain the ghost that started it all? Let me know your theories because the countdown to the end of Outlander has officially begun.